Hello and welcome to the trade setup. Today we are looking at Palantir, where we are still going up in a quite strong uptrend, and my preferred count for the larger time frame here, my preferred Elliott wave count, is this, where we finished the wave 1 here in 5 waves, in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we had finished the second wave here in 3 waves. And then we are now going in the third wave to the upside in another 5-wave move. Now, since this is an impulse, or seems like an impulse to the upside, we do expect to have 5 waves within it. As you may know, in Elliott wave impulses, Elliott wave impulses are formed of 5 waves. And in this case, we had the wave 1 that finished here, the wave 2, the wave 3 that possibly is going to finish with this last 5th wave to the upside that seems to be still forming, or it's also possible that we haven't yet finished this 5-wave move, but instead we are now finishing the 3rd wave, and then we are forming another 4 and another 5 to finish the 3rd wave within the large 3rd wave to the upside. Of course, both are possibilities, but I am not providing this as an alternative scenario directly, and that is because when we finish this move to the upside, if it's this 3rd wave or if it's this 3rd wave, the support zone is going to be so similar due to how close the second wave here, the wave 2, finished to the start of the wave 1. So it's like nearly the same price, so the support zone will end up being extremely similar, to the point where having 2 scenarios for this is redundant. So going now on the shorter time frame, we can see that the price action started being quite choppy since forming this new high here. It actually even got rejected the first time it attempted it, so it reached the previous high and it got rejected quite hard. And ever since this move up, it's been quite choppy, and then another move up, but the price seems to be losing momentum, and this 5th wave, I suppose, could finish pretty soon. Of course, it's possible, it's always possible to have extensions in such a strong uptrend as is this, and that we could actually consider that, okay, we are not finishing the 5th wave here, we are actually going to have only the 1st wave of the 5th wave here, and then 3rd and the 4th and the 5th, but until we get more confirmation for that, I can't really give you a map for this here to navigate it much better, because of how choppy it is. The structure is quite unclear. So for now, we are going to track the ideal price for this 5th wave, which was reached $133, and the next target would be $198. If we get that there, it's still to be seen. I am not expecting it necessarily. I can see this move finishing quite soon, and if we actually look, the ideal target for the overall 3rd wave, the large 3rd wave, has already been reached here at $96. Let me remove this. We even reached its extension at $131, and the next one would be $216 for this large 3rd wave. Keep in mind, these drawings are just demonstrative, or whatever the word for that would be, to have an idea on the structure more than the targets. Like, I'm not saying it will go to $400 in this 3rd wave. Not even close to saying that. Well, not yet anyway. So what can we also do to determine where we might be? How close to exhaustion are we really in this fifth wave? We do have the next target. Let me put it back on chart here at 100, yeah, around $199. Maybe I drew it slightly different earlier. Around 198, 199, same thing. And we can take out the RSI and see that we do have quite some bearish divergences, where here we had the top, whereas we formed higher highs continuously on the chart, on the price action, while forming lower lows here. And then the next high move was actually this, but it did not quite surpass the previous one here. And now, while we are still climbing higher and higher on the daily, we have stronger and stronger bearish divergences, which also are a clue that we might be heading down at this time. We can look at the weekly, and this is even a more strong indicative, or can be, or at least, that we are actually in a fifth wave of some sorts. Of course, not necessarily this fifth wave, but we do see the bearish divergence even here stronger and stronger. So if I were to say that, okay, the price starts moving down here and we get some more drastic corrections, let's say we finished this third wave, where can we look for an entry? Where can we look for some support? Well, in this case, we would be looking at support between $92 and $55. But yeah, as long as this wave 5 or wave 3 is still ongoing, the target is, the support zone will need to be adjusted. But for the longer time frame, this is the trade setup, and I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to subscribe. I will keep you updated as we get closer to new ideas and new possibilities for this chart and for others. Also, let me know what else you want me to cover in the comments, and I guess I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.